Leo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for April 10th through the 16th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Leo. Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the 10 of Wands. You're dealing with something difficult. I don't know exactly what it is, but I don't see it as the predominant energy, even though it's there as the overall energy for this. So it could be one of those, you're doing your thing, everything's kind of working out for the most part, but there's a sense of heaviness around you, and it's like you may not know what it is, where it's coming from. So it's, maybe you're just tired or something. Who knows? We'll see more when we clarify. Maybe it's more than what I'm getting out of it, because I'm looking at the reading and I'm like, where would this fit? I don't know. But also when we clarify, we reveal a lot more things. So in the recent past, the 5 of Wands, the Judgment card, the Page of Pentacles, that's a huge conflict right there. That's a huge something that happened. But I feel like you've learned a lot from it, or we're definitely willing to learn a lot from it, with the Judgment and the Page of Pentacles there. So in the current situation, the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, I feel like you found a place of stability within yourself, outside of yourself. There's this very smooth, stable, balanced kind of an energy. I don't know how long it's been here, but I see you really almost refusing to let it go. It's kind of a general theme for fire signs during this period of time, where they're like, ooh, I found my paradise, let me hang on to it. I think Aries had that, but or something similar. In the immediate future, the Knight of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. Very steady movement here towards a lot of stability, a lot of love, very grounded energies here. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what's hard? There's got to be something, though, because this energy wouldn't show up. But let's see. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the 10 of Wands. Oh, the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star. Things get hard when you start following distorted desires, basically. Things that you thought you wanted and that you thought were good for you. And you actually, I feel like you've determined that, no, that's not good for me. But there are times when you still kind of come back to that. It could be addictions, it could be, who the hell knows? Things that, again, you determine, these things are not good for me. And then all of a sudden, when you actually are establishing something quite stable for yourself, all of a sudden you're like, all right, let me do that one more time. I'll do that one more time, knowing that it's not good for you. So I don't know what those things are. That's what's creating heaviness and, these energies that are a little out of place here, but okay. Let's do that 5 of Wands there in the recent past. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, 8 of Wands. Interesting. Because for the most part, these energies that create this conflict eventually seem to be pretty steady, in the movement towards one another. They seem to keep the same pace. They seem to know how to interact with one another pretty good. Quite balanced there, until it all kind of blows up in both your faces. So I don't know what the hell happened here, because again, I'm seeing the energies coming from a place of I got you, you got me kind of a thing, and then it turns into a shit show. So let's do the Judgment card. The 5 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords. I feel like the main thing that this situation may have taught you is to put yourself first. And I feel like by doing that, you just kind of walked away. If this was a continuous kind of if it became a continuous kind of a conflict, I feel like the determination here on your part was, I got to do what's best for me, and I can't put myself through this over and over and over again. So just kind of walk away from it and release this whole situation, which, again, not sure what it is. But again, another example of determining what's best for you. You still revisit certain things that you've established already. These are not good for me. So that could be one of those things. You could be revisiting this situation, whatever this is. Let's do the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. The Ten of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Swords. Yeah. That's exactly it. But, I want a brand new beginning here. I want to change this energy of conflict, and I want to change it into love, and let's try and try and try over and over and over again. And you go back to it, and it's still, the energy of conflict is still there. Because if you're the only one that wants to bring that in, it's not going to work out. There's two energies here that are creating that. You need cooperation. You need a response to that. And I don't know what the response was there, but I'm getting it wasn't favorable, because I see you eventually walking away. Being like, okay, well, I tried. So I don't know if you still at this point revisit that. This could be talking about that because the Ten of Wands showed up. But again, learning. This was a learning experience for you. Let's do the Nine of Cups in the current situation. Eight of Cups, Queen of Swords, the Emperor. Ooh, yeah. So kind of showing me, you're showing me a very selective energy again, that, 98% of everything in your life kind of has you in this position of, okay, I'm open to everything, I'm happy, I'm sharing my energy with everything of that 98%. The 2%, let's say the 2% is this situation from the past that, I don't know exactly how that remained. You're closed off to that. You're cold to that even. So imagine you being fully open and full of life and all of that. And it's like, you kind of do a 360 there, and at some point you spot this energy and it's like, shut down. And then you continue and it's all open again, and then you kind of get back around into the same, shut down. So you kind of work like that, which is quite funny in the way I see it. And I'm like, I don't know if you can do that. You can definitely cut yourself off from your mind, from feeling, but like for a split second, once you pass this energy, I don't know. And it's looking to be a pretty important energy to you too. So it's definitely conscious. It's definitely a conscious decision to close yourself off to this. As funny as it appears, I'm not sure how that works, in all honesty. Unless you haven't healed certain things in there, and you still have to learn. Again, it's definitely a learning experience in that, and it's still trying to teach you something in here. Let's do the Six of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is, it's your environment, and whatever you created in your environment looks very steady, very nice. It's looking very nice there. You've grown a lot. I don't know what the hell you got going on there. And your energy is kind of pouring into that constantly, And it's not depleting you because it's coming back. It's one of those things where it works, There's a reciprocity to it. You invest in your environment, in your friends, in your family, and whatever makes you, your life. And it's coming back. Whatever you put out from within, it's coming back in the same way. So it kind of balances out there. Let's do the Four of Pentacles. The Tower, the Page of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. There's a very I'm not sure who this is to you, though. I'm not getting it attached to this energy that you're closed off. I don't know if it's a new energy or if it's just kind of a general idea of the things. There may be situations or people that you're scared of losing or something, because I see a grabbing on to certain energies, or I'm not sure if this is even you or if it's an energy that's grabbing onto you like that. There's someone's fear that's coming into play, and it's someone close to you, maybe friend, maybe more than that, I don't know, but there's someone's fear showing up here, which that fear in itself could create a lot of unpleasant energies in the interaction here. When it's all so simple, it's all just show up and show up open, and that's it. You know, all that's all this needs. I can't tie this up. What is this? I can't tie it up to any energy that showed up in the reading so far. So it could be just quite the important situation attached to you, but I'm not sure who's bringing on that fear, instead of just putting it to the side and just kind of allowing for the energies to flow, because the energies are definitely flowing here if you have your heart open, whoever this is. So I don't know. Yeah, let's do the Knight of Pentacles in the immediate future. King of Swords, King of Wands, Knight of Cups. You got great energies here. I don't know what you're doing here, but the direction in which you're heading is amazing. It's like what you have right now, you think you got it good, this is even better. And I don't even think you have a plan for this, or if you're expecting this. It's just kind of, keeping up with these kinds of energies that are stable and just kind of following the flow will increase it to something even better here. And you're bringing in a lot of passion, a lot of determination, a lot of movement forward, and it's just creating this freaking empire for you. Let's see the 10 of Pentacles, which is your life. Oi, okay. Hold on. I knew there was another energy somehow trying to squeeze in. I'm like, who are you? It's tied up to this one, to the one, remember the 360, and then the, that 10 o'clock or something, and it's like, boop, shut down. They're around here while you grow, while you do your thing. They're coming around here. And you seem to be open this time around. The blockage is not necessarily there anymore. Yeah, they want something back, and that something could be you. And there's a sense of commitment there that brings the two of you together, and there's a sense of love, obviously. And the energies seem pretty equal. They start to look very much the same, and then some, than the ones that started before the conflict took place, and who knows what the hell happened in that past there. So they're stronger than when they started off. And then they were blocked, and now they're fully open again. Okay. Let's do the Queen of Cups in the immediate future. The World card, the 7 of Pentacles, is the 5 of Swords. This is beautiful. This is growing in a freaking amazing way. It's showing up as, oh my God, what's going on here? And then someone decides, oh, okay, let's close off our hearts. And it all becomes quite the shit show. Probably more than it was before. Quite deceptive. Okay, let's follow the plan. Let's follow the rules of life and of society, and not our hearts. Because why? And it ends in deception, if that's what you want. I don't know if you're shutting down your heart. I kind of get the sense that the both of you are. because you're bringing this up. It's growing, it's beautiful. It could possibly happen together, and you reach that place of stability, and then it gets a little, you get a little tricked by that, because it's like, okay, it's stable, it's fine, it runs on its own, it doesn't need our hearts or our energy to run. Cool, it runs just on its own. And then almost like this sense of I'm bored kind of comes in. But you're bored because you're seeing everything as a routine at this point, And when that happens, that tells me you shut down your heart. Nothing's feeling exciting anymore, and nothing. Almost like I've grown enough. Nothing excites me anymore. I don't know what the hell is happening, but someone's like, okay, let's shut down our hearts. Closed for business, and let's proceed with step-by-step plans and rules of society and the world. And it's great, and it's so great that it's deceptive, and it goes back, energetically speaking, at least to zero. You're not going back to zero, you've learned a lot, but you got to apply it here, especially here, when you will have the tendency, because you've reached that peak, to be like, okay, well, I'm not needed here anymore, or whatever. I don't know what the hell closes your heart here, because it's like, this is the time when your heart is actually needed. Someone becomes very, very practical all of a sudden. So let's see what the universe has to close it off here. The High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. All right. I mean, you feel all of this building up and heading in that direction of something brand new. You just probably are not expecting any of this to be, so much. But you feel that there's something new coming. I feel like you're a little resistant to whatever's coming in that's new. And it could be that your resistance comes from, because what you're doing now, spinning on that 360, and you're not opening up to that 5%, was it, or whatever. Now you're starting to possibly open up, because I see you fully open to it by here, immediate future. So you're feeling something new, and that new could be you opening up, and maybe that's why there's that resistance. You're like, I don't want to open up my, remainder of the 5% of my heart or whatever. You're pretty stubborn with, how much you open up, when you open up, in which direction. Is it 10 o'clock? If it's 10:30, then no. I don't know. Pretty selective, and usually it doesn't work like that, and it doesn't work like that for you either. Something else interferes. It's not like, oh, okay, I can shut off my heart by command, and only a portion of it. No, it's either closed or open. So something else is interfering there that makes you believe that you closed it, and it's controlled. It's ego. So, but you're gonna determine that. You're gonna work with that. And ego also shuts it down. So, but yeah, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.